Welcome to the Digital Dispatcher video series. In this segment, we'll be presenting an overview of our field service module. In the field service module, there are three components that the service technician works with. He's got his handheld, which can be a smartphone, military spec, Android device, or tablet. He's got his book of codes describing what work he performs, what parts inventory he uses, and then optionally he has a Bluetooth printer which allows him to print a point-of-sale invoice at the completion of the service call. When you first open the Digital Dispatcher service module in the back office, you get a dashboard of the activity that's been dispatched to the field up to that moment in time. All the calls are color-coded with the status. In this view here, we're looking at close to or near the end of the day where most of the calls are finished. The process of dispatching a call to the field is you have a red flag showing that there's work on the assignment board that's not assigned. So you open up the assignment board and it will list the tickets that are not yet assigned. From here, you can then select a technician. From your technician list, assign a work order. You want to send a message out to the technician and you want to send the data record out to the technician as well. And then you dispatch that out to the technician. Now you can do this for an individual service ticket or you can do this for multiple service tickets. All right, once the ticket's assigned off this assignment screen, it is removed from this screen, and if we close this screen, we'll come out to where the activity of all our calls are, and you'll see that this call that we just assigned to truck 903 is now assigned. It's color coded, it's designated as having been dispatched. Once a call is dispatched, it's then sent to the technician in the field. So we'll leave the back office and we'll go out to the field and we'll take a view of the service application from the field. On the right hand side, you'll see a view of a handheld device. When the service technician swipes that, it pulls it to this home screen. He opens the application on his device. He has just received a call, so he gets a notification by text message or email. So here we see that there's one ticket pulled into the phone. The technician acknowledges that and he opens up his tickets. He views that he's got one new ticket assigned. It'll open up the service ticket. It'll have the customer's name, address, other relevant customer information, the nature of the service call. He initiates the service call by tapping on the edit screen. That then opens his ticket. And once the ticket's opened, he has a variety of different data fields that he can capture. He can enter open notes, and these are notes that really will be only sent back to the office. He has a section for printed notes, which are notes that also get sent back to the office, but have the option of being printed on a completed service work order in the field that the customer would see. The status key allows him to enter his status. In this case here, it's a brand new first open ticket. So the option to start the ticket is there. And then he goes through the various other fields of data entry. So if he slides up here, he can enter flat rate codes, parts codes, work recommendations, a variety of different instrument readings, which are user defined, enter any money that he received if he collects at the time of service. He can capture his GPS position, and he has an option of scanning devices either by QR code, near field communication, or barcodes. We're going to open up a flat rate code. So we tap on that. When we tap in this gray bar here, it opens up a field data entry screen. So we tap on the field data entry screen, select a code, and if you don't know the full code, you can enter a partial code and you can do a lookup. So for example, if we were looking for a 3M526D, we tap on that. You can define a variety of different price levels. This takes into consideration things such as covered under a contract, not covered repair, COD, description only. These are user-defined price levels, and you can have as many or any type of price level you wish to define. When he's done entering that code, he hits done. He backs out of this screen here. When he backs out now, it then saves that record, and that information then gets pushed back to the office. At any point in time, the service technician can reopen a ticket. He can then print a copy of that ticket by pressing on the print key, and then it will send a copy directly to his printer that he has with him in the field. These printers are very rugged. They hold a charge for an incredible amount of time. One overnight charge has been known to last up to several weeks. That ticket then can be presented to the customer. He also has the option to capture signatures, capture email address. He could email a copy of the completed work order to the customer. All that data that's captured in this device in the field can be sent back to the office. Another nice feature of the application is if the technician wasn't sure how to get to the customer's address, he can tap on the map option. You can open up your Google Maps and you can get your turn-by-turn directions. This will give him on-screen how to get from point A to point B, and it will give him voice turn-by-turn directions as well. The technician has the option to always view the service ticket so he can look at a virtual copy of the service ticket before printing it if he wants to make any edits or changes. Once again, all the information that's captured on the device in the field is then sent back to the office. We will now return to the office, and in the office application you'll see that this stop here is now in the started state, and it captures that information real time. If we view a completed ticket, it'll give you an idea of the kind of data that's being captured back in the office. We're capturing all the technician's timestamps, arrival time and finish time. If he has suspended the call, you can capture that time. Capture any of the descriptions of the work he performed. You can capture parts used on the call, any instrument readings, notes, if there's work recommendations, money received. All this information is captured on this record here. It can be viewed. You can print a copy of that if you need to print a copy of it. It can be reviewed by your posting department. An electronic copy of this can be sent back to the back office accounting package for updating and review and posting to the customer record. This completes our overview of the service application. Please visit us again and view other videos for more detailed information on the operations of Digital Dispatcher. Thank you for joining the Digital Dispatcher video series.